Hello everybody and welcome back to 3.5 Dungeoneers. Again, unfortunately this is gonna be our final hour. I'm very sorry for the short format of this, but I do have to wake up pretty early tomorrow. So yeah, you can definitely completely blame me, and
He was planning on killing us quickly.
I'll make it up. Let's see though if we have any reason to say sorry. Varwak, you have a choice in front of you. Your wife, or the wife of the halfling mother of Hennessy.
I'm gonna get on my knees and say you're lucky you've picked a holy man. In the name of mighty Moradin, I cannot let you kill that young lady. And I'm gonna put my hammer down. Then I'm gonna summon a big spiritual hammer behind him and it's gonna hit him!
Roll me a deception check.
I'm
gonna give you a +5 to it for the situation.
Is there a reason why I have to roll a deception check?
Yes, because he's attempting, like, he is thinking that you're surrendering, and he wants to see, like, this is like,
to be fair, he's not lying at all.
He's not lying, but I want to see how well he portrays this in the idea that this guy is going to be surprised by the hammer, or not.
With the hammer, it's just going to pop behind him and bang him around the head. Really, there's no diplomacy about it.
Of course there's diplomacy. It's lightsaber diplomacy.
Whew, that is enough to fool this guy. This guy is not aware of the how. He's smiling at you, and he says, "I knew you'd make the right," and now thump with the hammer.
Oh, that's big.
17 plus what?
Plus 21. Does it get back attack on? Yep. Well, I'm guessing it's classed as surprise anyway, so it's like plus 25 altogether.
Plus 25 altogether, that would be...
It is plus your base attack bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
42.
Not the Coronatron.
32?
The hammer,
32 damage?
42.
42, that's 10 above AC? Come on. You need to roll pretty good on damage.
What is it? It's ages since I've used it. Is it 3d6? Yeah, 3d6.
So you need to roll 66. Come on. You roll pretty good. You're lucky. That is enough to kill the guy.
Yeah.
You thump him in the head for exactly 19 damage, and he dies.
This thing had damage reduction? Sneaky bastard.
No damage reduction. He just that's the exactly remain. That's how much HP he had.
Yeah, 19.
Oh, so he's not dead yet. I'm gonna smack him over the head with a fucking hammer then.
Okay.
I smacked the other one before I walk over as well because I'm really angry at this present moment in time.
The mother is.
Don't hit the dragons.
The mother is weeping with big tears, saying, my son, my husband, you monsters!"
I let her down.
Am I in the next room, or I'm still on the stairs?
You're above. I would say you're already above in the altar.
I start looking for my stuff.
Meanwhile, the ghost of Tennessee says...
And I cast
only a
detect
flesh
magic
room.
because I have magic stuff, so...
Okay, you
cast detect magic.
And he's gone.
He's free to just carry on doing what I'm going to do is calm her down. But what I am going to do is I'm going to make sure that I've got Hennessy's other bag on me, like the one that's got the phylactery in it, basically.
Yeah, so the hand you have a sack.
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually remembered what it was.
Well, he only had 2 bags.
Yep. Okay, good. You take his hand, you have a sack. Do you take their bodies, or do you just leave their bodies there?
No. I just literally he had 2 bags because if it wasn't in the other one, then it must be.
No, I'm asking Hennessy's body and Karush's body. You just leave them there, or do you take them up?
I presume there would be a little bit of making them look comfortable and looking over and a couple of sad words about anything.
Yeah.
And
she is just crying over the body of
and
Hennessy.
a couple of sad words about Karush as well. But I'm not looting them or anything, but I'm just making them look comfortable and trying to calm her down. Just telling her, don't worry, we call my companion Jesus. Jesus Christ. And it might not be the last that you've seen of
Though oddly
your
enough,
son yet.
it's me that died to pay for your sins. Oh wait.
You'll be back again behind a boulder in 4 days' time.
Okay, so let us see about Cyril. Cyril, you cast detect magic and you detect no magical items in the altar.
I look around.
Where do you look around?
All the old room. I go around the old room, and if it's not here, I look for doors and other rooms.
The room that Valak is in, or the room that you are in currently?
What do I hear from the room Valrak is in?
You hear nothing, just weeps, just like sounds of somebody loudly weeping and screaming.
Which means she's still alive. This is weird. I go see what's happening.
You see Valak, half-bloodied. Your companions' bodies dead on the ground. A mother weeping over her dead son's body. The two wizards dead, and the two rogues dead.
I say, oh, you managed to kill them. I go next to
The children are clinging to your skirts, and as soon as they see it safe, they jump towards their mother and clutch her very tightly, both of them.
I put my hand on the mother's shoulder and I say, as soon as I find my equipment, I will bring your son back to life.
She looks up at you sobbing. Really?
Yes.
Praise be whatever god that halflings worship.
Praise be the great thief. Oh yes.
Praise be the great thief. Okay, so are you continuing casting detect magic?
It lasts for a while.
Okay, so you walk around this room as well?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, upon walking across this sarcophagus over on here, you sense
The one with the face.
the one with the face who should not be there. Yeah, but still, the one with the face. You see light coming out through the cracks of the.
Valrak, could you please give me a hand? I need to open this.
What are you trying to open?
There is
By the way,
magical
typing,
items inside
quick.
this sarcophagus.
It's alright, it's just Nick trying to explain to me how a spiritual weapon works.
Good. Okay, just do that while you meet yourself on Skype, because typing is very loud if you guys have your metallic keyboards or microphones near there.
There are magical items inside the sarcophagus. It could be my equipment.
Are you sure it's your equipment? Just
I can't be 100% sure just from the auras. They're all meshed up together.
does this just look like a box that wasn't there? Like, does it look like a box that's been?
It's a sarcophagus.
Yeah, but that's so then it looks like it's been here a while. Is that really wise?
Just slide it open. I mean, I can try, but may I have +0 to strength, so I'll try to push it open.
No, but grab your back, it might be a trap. Remember Admiral Akbar's.
Okay, so do
Teaching.
you push it back?
I'll pull him back if needs be.
Okay, so you open the.
No, I'm saying if he goes for it, I'll pull him back if needs be.
Okay, you pull him back, I guess.
I mean, we can make opposing strength rolls if we want.
No. I do not resist.
I might fumble. And I'm gonna smack the side of it open with the hammer.
Okay, you smack the side a bit open, and then you hear a whoosh, and a couple of poison darts just like go through the edge that you start open, and they just shoot upwards towards where a potential opener would have been hit.
Thank you.
And he may be dead, but you need to learn from him. You need to be careful with things that might be trapped.
I didn't think about that, sorry.
It should be safe now, and I'll pull the lid off.
Okay, you
And
pull
then
the
the
lid
doors
off,
go again!
and inside you find all the equipment of Cyril.
I
I'll
put my
pick your rod up
backpack
and
on,
check it.
I take the staff and I well, I put my equipment back on, and then I moved to NSC body and Karush, and I say, let's move them out of here first. This room does weird things sometimes to my magic. Not always, but sometimes.
And it's not going to activate the darts. That activates the boulder trap.
Boulder trap?
Yeah, whenever you remove the artifact from the tomb, it activates a boulder trap. We've all seen the movies.
Yes. I say, let's bring their body upstairs, or outside. I will revive them there.
Okay. So, you bring their bodies upstairs. And you are now in... I'm guessing that you're going in the courtyard?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you get outside in the courtyard. There's a complete and utter silence. A bit weird in itself, but still. You see the weird bodies, the weird stone bodies of the people around the town, the dead and mangled corpses to the sides. It's all the image you've seen before, but it hits you again. It is not an image that you soon will forget.
I take my staff and I chant the 1 minute long prayer to cast Raise Dead on Hennessy.
You cast Raise Dead on Hennessy, and Hennessy, your body as it soars towards the realm of Ferumbra. You feel yourself being dragged back to your body, a calling in the voice of your companion Cyrell. Do you accept
resist?
the call back, spirit?
So much for YOLO.
Not in this world.
So yes,
You
I
accept the
straighten my
call back.
tie and, wave goodbye to the ethereal planes and head back to where the fun is, and yeah.
At lightning speed, your spirit travels back the way it has traveled towards Ferumbra and jumps back into your body. A feeling of ice coldness envelops your body, and then the ice coldness turns to warmth. And life.
On the way back, do I see the other people who died going past me?
No, they have been dead long ago. On your way back, the only person you see is Karush. Going onwards.
Darn. I wanted to see the bad guys. Oh well.
Okay, well, they're going to another place, guy. Dude, they're not going to the same plane. Okay,
That's
and
fine. I just wanted to see.
Hennessy, you are revived back to health.
Well,
Lovely.
what HP?
I live. Don't worry. It's only a flesh wound.
You've been dead for a few minutes.
It is
Nonsense.
not some...
I'm too handsome to die.
I repeat the process for Karush.
Karush, same thing happens to you. Your body feels the urge to... Your spirit feels the urge to go back. You feel the call of Cyrell. Do you accept the call, spirit? Your decision. Come on, Nick.
He's muted.
Yes, the character would accept being back to life.
Okay.
Well, I thought we could only use it once.
Twice.
No, twice. And now... And as the ice coldness envelops
Lucky I didn't
you,
catch on to that.
then there's the warmth of being revived back to health. And your staff now, your staff's light goes pale and then diminishes into nothing. The staff is now just any old regular staff. Kosh,
I still
you are
put it on.
revived to health.
One more level below.
Well, last time you died, I used a spell that doesn't remove a level. This one does, but last one didn't. So you're just -1, not -2.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about the. Let me give you guys. Actually, no. Should continue on. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So
I cast Cure Serious Wounds on myself, on Hennessy, and on Karush. In
okay,
that order.
good.
Myself, Hennessy, Karush.
That
You're
is the HP you guys get.
I'm
That's fine,
full.
don't worry.
And you guys are at 26 and 39.
Good. So what happens, guys? Two of you just died. Hennessy, your father died, and now your mother and two little sisters are hugging you closely, screaming that you never leave them again, never do that to them again.
Yeah! I will tousle their hair and say, it's gonna be okay. Things are looking up. I'm back.
Talking to the children and the mother, I say, are you injured in any way?
They shake their head and they didn't hurt us. They weren't interested in us.
Any of the other guys need some more healing? Barak, you fought against multiple enemies. Do you need healing?
Just a bit.
13.
I will
How's
check
that?
myself for my bag of
Yes,
holding and
Cyril, maybe you
You
misunderstood.
check yourself.
Dwarven joking, but a lot.
Oh, more? Okay. How about 28?
That will do nicely.
You check yourself for your handy haversack and bag of holding, and they're not there.
You see how right?
Well, since I see that Hennessy is still fairly damaged, I give him another mother heal for 28.
probably.
And
Oh, yeah, I
somehow I
think
cannot tell
that-
how much Karush is damaged.
Karush, how is it going,
Karush.
Karush?
What?
What's
How
your
are your
HP at?
wounds?
I
How
don't
are your
know.
wounds?
Right. Just to clear it up, just so we can
39.
understand it.
39 is what you have. I don't know what's your total.
Nick thinks that I'm ruling the hemisphere wrong, which I might be, because I'll be perfectly honest, he's been so fucking rude that I'm not even going to open the PDF and look it up. When we finish the game, can we look it up before he actually dies IRL?
Yeah, we can
Because
definitely do that. Just don't worry about it.
I actually think he may be on the verge of eating the webcam or something like that.
Don't worry about
just
it.
getting quite
Calm
annoying.
down. We'll just talk about it at the end. So let's continue on with the
There we
game.
go. Problem solved, Nick. We can drop it and stop keyboard rating.
Okay, so continue on, guys. You have we still have about 40 minutes left in the game.
Yeah,
You
right.
guys
Is
want
Barak completely healed or
Yes,
still
I
a little
am 100% brand spanking shining.
bit? Okay.
First off, I'm going to say has anyone seen my bags?
Yeah, and like I say, Farah would be.
Oh, if he's whistling, I'd walk over to him and hold
I
out
believe
his
you've
hand.
always said, Master Rogue, that you should always keep your belongings close to you. It seems that the dwarf has overcome you in this circumstance.
Yeah, I just
Just-
took my
just-
dead body to do it.
Well, technicalities.
Well,
You're all in one piece now, that's all that matters.
well, mostly.
Well, yes, you're right, you are the 0.5.
I go to Karush and say, how does it feel to die twice in one day?
Like a hangover.
Have you died
After
twice in
retrieving
one
my
day?
bags,
I thought
I
you
will.
didn't get
Oh
hangers.
yeah, you went down in the other fight, didn't you?
Yep.
After retrieving my bags, I will give hugs to my family and then say I'm going to go see to my father and head downstairs.
He is 50 feet under.
Yeah,
Which
but you
road?
guys took me out of the chapel, right?
Yeah,
I
but
know, it's
he
still
is.
here.
There's a whole 50 feet long. It's a bit hard to.
Yeah, but
there.
you guys took me out of this chapel in order.
Yeah, we're outside right now.
Are we?
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought them outside because this church was doing weird things to my connection to my god.
Oh, right, sorry, I missed that.
So I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah,
and
I'll go
immediately start
inside with
searching
you. I've got
corpses.
some dragons to chop the heads off of.
Okay,
I do not want to go
so
back.
let's go one by one. What's about Volek? I'm guessing you cut off the heads of the wyverns.
Yeah, and I'm going to get the bodies of the other guys and loot them. Fucking completely, these guys seem really powerful. Like, they might even have magic socks.
Well, which are
Have a
you
little-
doing first? Because my first goal was looting, then taking care
Oh,
of the
yeah,
father.
yeah, we can-
Halfling priorities here. Halfling
Your bags
priorities.
back. We're pros. I gave you your bags back. I didn't take anything out of them, and I knew there was shit in it. I could
I
have
know.
pocketed a load of gold by whispering Chuky and saying that I took it out without you noticing. Surprise! I didn't really. I'm
Get the sling. Get the overpowered sling.
But,
Sling with the sling and the ghost blades. That's
I mean,
gonna be
really think
crazy.
Valrak's gonna be like, oh look, I've got a sling, I've got a magical sling, ooh!
Okay, so you get the dagger that looks just ethereal. 1 second, and the swing, which just looks like a regular old swing. Nothing weird about it.
About the rocks.
Except at 30 damage.
It's like, that fucker hurt. Whatever he's using Hennessy, you use that now.
Yep.
He might have had some special skill, like, but...
Besides that, the other guys to Valrak. Valrak, you so what do you gain? You gain several interesting stuff. So, from the guy that turned invisible.
On the fucking character sheet.
So write this down.
It's everywhere.
So you get 2 more potions from the guy that initially used the potion of invisibility. One of a dark liquid, and one of a deep blue liquid. 2 scrolls.
No indication what they are.
No.
Being the learned mage that I am.
Another 2 scrolls from the other guy.
Did they look the same, or did it look like... it doesn't
They
matter. I'll be like,
look the same. Like 2 and 2 look the same. 2 and 2 look the
Yeah.
same. Okay, and an interesting pair of bracers.
yeah, they can just all go in the back. One time's interesting.
Okay, so
Versus interesting plus one.
Segal, what's going on?
I actually did not go downstairs.
Yes, I know. So what's going on?
I'm waiting for them up here.
And Karush?
Following the party.
Okay, so you're just following around. Do you take an interest in any of the items, or do you just look around and don't really do anything?
They took the items already. What interesting.
I
would-
mean, you can take any items you want. Like for example, because you guys all went at the same time, so this is like everybody
Yeah.
sees what everybody else is doing.
Like I said to Hennessy, it's hard, like, Valrak does these things in secret too, but I'd be like, oh look, I found an interesting bracer, look at this, it's interesting, because that's about all the magic shit that he knows. And I found a scroll with a picture on it, and I found more scrolls with these pictures, and look, these pictures, these 2
Yeah,
pictures.
exactly. So like it's overtly obvious, and especially that the bodies died very close together, so it's overtly obvious when somebody gets something. So, do you express any interest, or do you do something completely different?
I don't have anything to do, I said again.
Okay, good.
You have magic braces, Karush.
I have.
You do. Jesus
Yes.
Christ, this might be my 3rd pair.
Additionally, you find a note on one of the guys, and the note says, 1 second. Elgrim, Wazar. The people described below are marked for death by the High Leader of the Red Hand himself. Then there's a name there in Goblin that you cannot really make out.
Where's Bob when you need him?
You cannot really make out, and they say, kill them at all costs. And all of the descriptions below, marked as a high person of interest, is a Cyrell, and it says, strategy plan, capture and hold as hostage at you, Valrak. Avoid at all costs, take as last target, and at Hennessy, and a new party member kill first?
Well, it seems that the Red Hand's got a little bit more efficient than the.
It seems like they
than it
taken a
was-
notice. It seems like whatever you've been doing, you've been attracting the attention of the higher-ups and this evil organization you are fighting. So,
Did they get the descriptions right?
yes, and besides, Karush, who is pretty, he's just like a big guy with a barrel.
The question is Donkey mentioned on here?
Donkey is not mentioned on there.
Bastards. Gonna have to put more heads on them.
Okay, good. So,
And for the first time ever, Varak's considering, should we take these two's heads?
If I were there, I would say no.
As
No,
he's considering,
I'm gonna chop their heads off.
as he considers this, I'm going to take my rope and try to retrieve my father's
Ah,
corpse.
wait. I'll hold your rope for you, daft little halfling. You definitely don't want to fall down there.
well, I don't know what role is needed for this. Role for, I don't know, emotional
Something.
trauma. To seeing
Roll
your,
for emotional trauma.
yeah, to seeing your dad impaled in about 6 steel razors sharp spikes. It is rather very hard to get his body out, but if you spend maybe 30-40 minutes easily trying to get him out, you could get him out. Though it would be very hard.
Well, I'm guessing, Hennessy, if you went down and we wrapped the rope, like you know how normally people would wrap you at the end? If we wrapped you in the middle with enough rope left around to wrap around your father, I could probably yank both of you out.
So
Yeah.
I'm literally Mission Impossible here?
Yeah, like you go down like that with a bit of rope from your belly, and you wrap it around him, and you pull a bit, and then I.
Fair enough.
Good.
Like I wouldn't just yank like to the point where it might split him in two or anything like that, but obviously he's not going to be able to pull him off probably, so I give a bit of pull.
Okay, good. So yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys eventually do this. It takes you a couple of hours, but you eventually do it. You take out his mangled corpse from the spike trap, and you bring it up.
I'm sorry, Hennessy.
We tried our best, you know. Everything just falls to dust
Right.
eventually.
3 out of 4.
I just wait until somebody from your family dies and says that. Oh, it's only 1 out of 2 with your parents. You've got another one. Okay. That's definitely. It's a good job
On the
he's
bright side, I
outside.
might inherit a large amount of coin, considering, well, you know our professions.
Hennessy.
Huh?
Moments for coin.
Oh, right.
How do we bury halflings?
Very,
Okay.
cremation's best.
Sharpie done. And I get the headless corpse of the other people, and I chip them down under the fucking spikes. Really didn't like these two people.
You chip them down into the spikes.
No, no, yeah.
Come-
It's like I don't just like. It's going to be cracks and all kinds.
Exactly. Bones cracking, piercing sounds. Easily
But,
horrible.
Can we? I'm guessing there's enough stuff to fashion a fire out of here.
Yes, it is.
Obviously, we've got like torches and shit like that on
I mean,
us ourselves.
flint and steel. I'm guessing all of you have flint and steel.
To light the torches with, yeah. So, yeah, and then just set them on fire. Burn, fuckers, burn.
You set him on fire. Okay, good. I'm guessing you are making a funeral pyre for George as well.
Well, I wouldn't really class chucking somebody down onto a pile of spikes.
No. George is is Hennessy's father.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I wouldn't really class chucking 2 people down a hole and then chucking a torch down afterwards to burn them as a funeral. But
And sometimes,
we're going to
in
treat
some
George
way,
a little bit better than that and give him a proper funeral.
Okay. You
Up to Cyril and etc.
yeah.
and the family.
Tell me how that goes.
I don't know. Wait, actually, Hennessy, how do you want to do it? It's your father, sorry. So I'm deciding what I'm going to do with your father, sorry.
Funeral pyre, you know. Nice
We
little
should,
bonfire in the middle of town.
yeah, a little bit more respectful than those bastards.
Okay, so you make up a funeral pyre, a pretty neat one. From the
Also,
resources you have.
2 gold coins over his eyes.
2 gold coins over his eyes. The way for a merchant halfling thief to go. Do you want to say a couple of words?
Not really. Hennessy's not really one for words, just silent remorse.
Your mother comes in front and takes the torch from your hand and says, "He's a good man. He fed our family. He provided at best, and though I didn't love him at first, and he stole me from my house, I have gotten to love him. He was a good and dishonest man, which I spent the best days of my life with. And he gave me a wonderful son and 2 wonderful daughters," and looks warmly at Hennessy and your 2 little sisters. Then, with a tear flowing down her face, she says, "Goodbye, George. May you find plenty of root in the realm of Ferumbra." And she just goes near it and lights the pyre and takes a couple of steps back. Her composure fails in maybe half a minute after, and she starts shaking terribly, falls to her knees and starts weeping again.
Here's to Hennessy, who will continue the family tradition. Bring many a loot and pride through his dead father.
I'll walk up and put a hand on my mother's shoulder, you know. Still wearing my mask. Because mysterious fuckers, yeah.
She smiles at you as much as she can pull off a smile at this point in time, and then tries to comfort your 2 other sisters as well.
I also say a prayer for the funeral.
I'm guessing we've had enough time to look around to see, like, there's nobody left in this village.
There is nobody left in this village.
Where the fuck
Just
are they
a
all
bunch
gone?
of stone statues.
Oh, but there's enough stone statues to make it clear that they're all turned to stone.
Most of them. There are mangled and rotting corpses
Yeah,
around.
but generally it's obvious what's happened. Yeah.
Yes, obviously, from what you can make out, these guys rolled into town,
The question is, what the
killed
fuck
and
happened
turned
to all of
everybody to
them?
stone.
What about the kennels? Are the kennels stoned or what?
The kennels, sorry?
Halfling villages are famous for their rideable dogs.
Nope, the kennels are not really harmed. The dogs are still there.
I'm gonna steal me a dog.
Well, it's not really stealing when the owners are dead.
True.
Man, technicalities again.
And all
We're
the
definitely
general-
going to do a lot of technicalities this session.
Definitely going into a lot of technicalities. Okay, so you can definitely steal yourself a riding dog. I'll allow that.
We now have a halfling outrider.
Okay, so I think that is a very good point to end. But let's just have your. I'm guessing that you guys are making a camp and sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So have you whatever.
With all these buildings? Why are we making a... Oh, I guess you guys are making a camp. I got a building.
So you guys are
I,
building.
I think there's a lot of
Can we fit
people empty
those
buildings or inns, etc.
You can fit it at the inn. I could probably find buildings and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you guys sleep together in an inn.
Mhm.
Good.
That's good.
So
Enough to fit us all in.
go on, and I'm guessing you guys have interactions to what's next and so on. So I'm gonna leave you guys do that until I calculate XP for everyone.
How many hours do I need left for my sword? My hammer.
By the way, how are we gonna handle the level loss from the resurrection?
It's just a level loss. It's exactly how it's handled in the race.
Yeah, but the thing is, do we apply it after you calculate experience or before you
It's
calculate?
just the thing we were just discussing in the bottom there. Is Nick's going to end up being like
Before it happens
ridiculously the level
immediately.
compared
yes,
to-
it happens
Yeah, but-
immediately.
It
But we
happens
were
immediately,
holding
so the
back
people with-
experience for a while, I think. So
Yeah,
the
Oh,
level
right. I
experience
see what you mean.
before.
So like we just
It
leveled
happens
and then it
immediately.
was
You only level up after you've rested. So if we died before we rest, the level up takes effect after we
Well, no.
rest.
Technically, when you died on the floor, you were resting, and then you got resurrected.
No,
I know.
that's eternal rest, not resting.
Again,
Different.
we're going into technicalities here. You definitely had been laid to rest.
No, so definitely count the point where you die as that being the point in experience what you have got. Even if you didn't level up, if you were like level 9 but you didn't manage to you roll your new stuff because of you hadn't rested, I'm gonna say that you go down to level 8 nonetheless. Okay, good. So you guys, whatever interactions you wanna have
So
at
if
the end,
that
feel free.
happens- If that happens, Nick's going to be ridiculously underleveled because he's going to be like level 7.5.
No, because after this encounter, he will definitely get 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
not if he's just had his level dropped though.
I'll probably
You will probably
I'll
gain
probably
enough experience to
We can
go
discuss
up
it
to 8.
anyway. we can-
Yeah, but I can't.
I'll
really,
probably get enough experience to hit 10.
Then the fact is that even if that's true, even if it's under level, that's not my problem.
Not my problem, take it up with him.
Bro.
Okay, so go on and whatever you guys want to do until I finish this stuff here because I haven't.
Just Valrak's going to quickly ask if we could. Is everyone wanting to move out like straight away in the morning, or can we rest another day?
I'm fine moving out in the morning.
If I
I'm
can rest,
going to go collect barding for my dog.
if I can rest another day, Moradin can complete my hammer.
Oh, okay. We can stay here a day.
It's just like we could go to the dwarves and then rest, but I imagine that if we get there. Because I basically got to go for 8 hours praying, but if I
Can't you skip the night?
if I pray tonight, then sleep, then pray in the morning, do a little rest, and then pray again for another 8 hours, I'll have enough days then to have gotten it, and then I'll just need to do. I don't know, Chuky, how do you want it to work? Because I've got to give the gold somehow, but it doesn't say. It just says give it as an offering.
You need to offer it to a church or a whole place of morning.
It doesn't say do that. It's just like, but even then, what would happen to the gold? Like, I could just give it to the church and just turn around. Fucking have that back, please.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Then
Okay.
there's no point. in
Offer
doing
it,
now.
offer it to Morden. Give it to me because we all know it's going to end up there.
I know
eventually.
that's what I'm saying though. But does it disappear? Does
You can count me as a church figure.
it turn to stone? That would be a very Moradin thing for it to do.
No, it doesn't disappear. It goes towards church funding or religious
Offer to-
funding.
But no,
Okay,
but
so
can you-
one thing before
Guys.
we continue this on, because we can definitely talk about that feat after we finish. So, the problem now is that we have some people at level 8 and some people at level 9, which is going to affect how we share experience.
Basically, the level 8 and 9 are going to get a lot more experience than you guys.
I'm going to be level 7 when I start getting the experience.
Yeah, exactly. So, let me give me a...
Oh,
No,
and I'll
actually,
be level
no,
8.
No. Nick, you were level 9, weren't you not?
I was level 8, start of level 8.
Yeah.
And
I
with
was
that-
level
with that experience loss, I go at the midpoint of the lower level. So I'm at this moment level 7.5 before gaining the experience that you're going to give to us.
No, you
And
just
I'm
drop
level-
the level. You don't lose like half a level. You just
You go on the midpoint of the previous level you would be. No matter
Yeah.
from where you were. Even if you were 8.1 or 8.9, you end up 7.5.
Okay, so how much do you need to go to level 8?
To go to level 8, I need 350.
Well, you get that.
3,500 to get back to level 8.
Yeah.
right because
Okay, let
the
me
experience that we were on.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, you definitely get that. So from
Can you calculate my experience for level 7, which is what I'm going to
So you
get?
gain to level 8, and after level 8 you'll be getting at level 8 you'll be getting what everybody else gets at level 8 besides the decrease in the what you guys
No,
got
at
from
level
this.
8 I'll still be getting more because they are level 9 now.
No, not Hennessy. Hennessy is still level 8. Wait you.
So I'm going to get
Hennessy you'll be getting
I'm going to get as much as Hennessy gets minus 3,500.
Exactamundo. Give me 1 second to actually calculate that. Continue on with whatever you guys are doing.
Like I say, if I can get the weapon by being where I am, then I'd have to stay there. If not, then we can just make haste. Because it's quite clear that we've been marked. And I guess here would be the last place they'd expect us to be.
Okay, so Hennessy, you'll be getting 3k 500 experience points. So Karush, you'll be getting an additional 300
Hen-
instead.
No, if that's the total thing that Hennessy gets, I get no experience. I'm at the start of level 8.
Okay.
It's like I just reload. It's like I just rerolled. I lose 500.
Yeah, but you get an XP for this session.
Yes, I already counted that in to get back to level 8.
Yeah, he
How
got,
can you count with what we got for this session? He's only just told you.
I just did because he got a level 7 experience at first, so that would mean that his
Oh, alright, so I see.
he gets level 7 to level 8, and after that the experience changed, so I calculated the whole experience as you guys were level 8 divided by 4. Hennessy gets 3,500, Nick gets that minus what he got before,
Which becomes 0.
which becomes 0, and now I'll calculate it for you guys, that is Cyril and Gary and Volak. Oh, sorry, no, I did something wrong. The CR10 are actually a 4,800, not 4,050 as it is, so you would be getting 1,500 more, Hennessy and Nick.
Oh, I'm so close to level 10 now. Oh,
I'm
sad.
still like at the start of 8.
Okay, good. So let me just get ready for the others. And
Hang on, what level did you say that you were?
Hennessy, did you count that you
Hennessy?
lost?
Yes, I counted that I lost the level, but I also counted that I get my experience from last time after I rest. Because I level
Yeah,
up
but-
after I rest.
When you lose the level, you also lose half the experience of the level before.
Yes, I know. So
I
I'm
know, right?
counting
The
that down.
thing is that we need to decide is, right, obviously you only get the skills when you rest, but is your experience amount actually separate to the skills that you get? Because the way that I'm kind of seeing is that you've got the experience, but the rest is mainly for the roll to HP and to get your additional skills. Because you can't just be in the middle of the fight and go, oh, I've unlocked a new ability. It's like it's not World of Warcraft or a console game. But for me, just like with the whole experiencing, if you have the experience to be level 10, then you are level 10. I'm just that's just my version of it.
So Cyril and Volak, you both get 2,500 experience points.
And that's based on us being level 9.
Yes, on you being over 9, which is dramatically decreases the amount you guys get.
Because I always thought we just had like a party level and then it got divided.
No,
up.
because how things changed in Resurrection and people dying, we can't disaccount that because it's part
Yeah,
of
but
the
I just thought we had an encounter level and then everything else had an encounter level. Like as a party.
Not really. An encounter level for the PCs is hard to decide.
Because we can be actively higher because of our
Yes, you can be actively high or very low at the same time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, so anything else you guys want to say or do in game before we finish this up?
Yeah, is the halfling family going to stay here or are they going to come with us to the dwarven stronghold?
Hennessy, that is your decision to make. Your mother trusts you most. She says that you know best.
Probably safer to head towards the dwarven stronghold.
Yeah, we've got the war dogs and everything. They can keep up.
She nods her head and says, "We do as you say. Well, there's nothing left for us here."
There's memories. You'll be back one day. Don't worry.
She looks to the side at the sky and points out, "You will never find a better point to see the stars than Arvin's treehouse." She points to a half burned down treehouse in one of the greater trees in the forest. I'll miss that.
Then so be it. That is where you shall be reunited with Hennessy when we have conquered the Red Hand. And hopefully the rest of us will be there to enjoy the view.
She smiles. Well, we'll follow you to
Hennessy, if I have sex with your mother, will I get in trouble?
Probably.
I'm joking.
No one has sex with my mother except for. Oh, wait, what?
Back attack!
Okay, that was a pretty awesome session, everybody. Let's close this out with a couple of shoutouts. Anybody want to say anything? Any shoutouts?
Well, I'm sorry, but I can no longer shout out to YOLO or Swag because I don't like Swag anymore, and YOLO doesn't affect me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's not Swag. He's now Manners. Puff puff.
Shout out to Phoenix Wright then. We should now just
That
do
sounds good.
So
We'll just
did
do
we level
hashtag
up?
objection exclamation mark.
Did we level up this time, by the way?
Right, we leveled up. We'll go through it at the end.
Yeah.
It gets confusing what happened, but
Yeah, we'll go through it at the end. So, yeah, anything else you guys want to say?
I will continue to shout out to YOLO and Swag.
Almost.
Because I don't want to be cursed.
The tradition was almost dead.
Almost.
This
Not
close. This close. Okay. Yes, for those who don't know, this is a thing that goes on all my D&D shows in my channel. Shout out to Yo and Swag as always here, and we can't seem to get rid of it. Anyway, it's been an awesome session, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed playing it. For my other shows, it's gonna be Hold of the Dragon Queen tomorrow at 22 GMT plus 2. At the same time, this 1 hour later than this started today. And on Sunday,
Is it Hold of the Dragon Queen tomorrow?
Yes, Hold of the Dragon Queen tomorrow. Don't we have Hold of the
You're
Dragon
doing it on Friday, not Saturday.
Sorry. Not tomorrow. Saturday. My mistake. I was thinking it was...
I'll keep him right, everyone. Don't worry. I'll keep him right.
Yeah, so Saturday, Hold the Dragon Queen. You can scroll down in the schedule section and press there. We have Honor Bound on Sunday. Still 22 GMT plus 2, and that's on Koibu's channel. And we have a Icewind Dale stream tomorrow, and definitely on Sunday. So, Wigven and the Bombacious 5 are coming back on Friday, earlier, 1 hour earlier normal than we normally do game streams, and on Sunday. There might be one on Saturday, but I'm not sure. It's a not sure thing. Okay, see you guys later. Have a good night.
Good night.